Yeah, look, it was a bit of pill to swallow, in all honesty. But I mean, there were reasons why I didn't go according to plan this last few days. But I make no excuses. I would never speak about that in public. It's not, it would be disrespectful towards Michael and Joseph and the guys that beat me. So all I can say is, I did my best. It didn't work out, and I'll be back. I'll be back stronger. Start the World Cups next week in Paris first, next weekend. So redemption is near. There was a lot of pressure, absolutely. There was more pressure than I probably imagined. But I didn't feel that much. I mean, I felt pressure from myself and like the expectation of like you say, the country, my family. I wasn't worried about Michael Phelps. Never worry about Michael Phelps. Never worry about anybody. I focus on doing the things that I can do right. And I like to race. I enjoy the hype. I enjoy the pre-match. It's an exciting event for me, to be a part of that, at the Olympic Games. And the 200 was great. Day one, outstanding swim, national record and, silver medal. Like I said, the butterflies, there were huge errors that were made. And they weren't psychological, they weren't mental, they weren't emotional. For me, it's more about racing the race. So I don't really race for time. The time and the butterfly were horrid. If I just done my best time from London, I would have won by 0.5, But there's no such thing as that. There's no but to Olympic champion. I said that before Olympics. I won't make excuses if I win. I won't make excuses if I lose, Like my dad says, we don't cry for losing, we cry for winning, So as hard as it was not to cry that night, I bit my tongue and I got on the next day and I bounced back, I guess, with a 3-way silver, which, in some ways, was a little bit better than what the fourth. Yeah. Look, it is what it is. When you're in the heat of battle, whatever gets said or doesn't get said, or how it turns out, at the end of the day, you shake hands and Mike will always be a friend to me. He'll always be an inspiration. As much as I said before, maybe didn't enjoy the last year and a half because I haven't really seen him for so long. But I saw him, I spoke to him afterwards, and he'll always be my idol. I'll always have nothing but respect for him. So in that core room, look, I didn't know they were filming me. I'm always kind of bouncing around. I'm always, my brother does boxing and jiu-jitsu, so I've learned how to box a bit. So that's how I warm up, and I like to look at guys, look through them, see how they are, almost like a boxer does. So that's just how I am, and he was kind of not happy, I guess, in the heat of moment. But like I said, it's not, he has nothing, or I don't think he has any animosity towards me. And for me, he's nothing but a great champion. I mean, look, I got him in London, he got me in Rio. We tied on the last race. So it's 1.5 each, as it stands, So definitely we are hungrier to succeed. We're learning more about the Olympic spirit. Remember we were obviously isolated for a long time, and that didn't help with our. Even me, I'm privileged enough to be a part of the Olympic Games. If this was 24 years ago, I wouldn't be possible to be here. And without Mr. Ramsamy and Mediva, of course, I wouldn't be possible. For me to be a part of this. So. I think we're still getting used to the culture of Olympics, because when I go overseas and like in Greece and Europe and Italy and everything, it's I know it's a huge thing here, but over there it's a religion. It's unreal, even in Rio, and I think we're starting to understand. I'm saying the kids are starting to understand that it's not just rugby, football, cricket. I think that's the culture that we're starting to get, and guys can say, I want to run like Wade and Christa. I want to go swim like Cameron and Chad. I want to go do that. And I think that's what we need, because without the grassroots levels being filtered through, we have no hope. So it's all about what we're going to put in from now. I'm trying my best to encourage. I've always wanted to be that symbol of hope for the youth, and to inspire them to be hopefully the next Chad the Clos. I'm going to open up a foundation very soon and to help kids, be water safe and help them to take that level and just be healthy, just be healthy in the pool, because I believe that swimming is a sport that can help you, with everything. It works all your muscles in your body as well. So yeah, let's get it from there, and let's take it to the top.